Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round two. This is season 3, week 2, round 2 of Grand Arena Championships. We'll take a look at the board here and show you how things went down, at least on my end. My opponent still hasn't attacked yet, but let me show you what he's got. Up top, I got to get through some Nightsisters, some Bounty Hunters, and then a relicked up Geo squad. And then down south, I've got to get through a Karth team. It's got some relics on it. And then a Phoenix squad. So first thing I'm going to do is take out the Phoenix squad. I know I can use my first order against that. It definitely has been a minute since I've had to fight some Phoenix. So got to get used to it again. It's been quite a while. And I haven't had to fight some Gear 12 ones in a while either. But I know that Phoenix in general are, pretty weak. And as long as you've got some decent teams left, should be able to punch through. So normally I save my first order for the Karth team. And I use them because they're pretty good about getting 60 banners. But I wasn't sure since he had relics up on that Karth team of his. And that Zalbar was pretty stout, pretty tanky. And he had relics on that Canderous. I was worried that he might mow down my first order, so figured if I could use first order here, that would let me use something that packed a little more punch for the other team, and then I can see what I'm working with in the back. So you can see that first order isn't really having too tough of a time getting through this Phoenix squad. Got one down, working on getting rid of the leader, Hera, right now, and Executioner does plenty of damage. I like that Crew's got that 2-turn stun. I can just put Chopper on timeout. I've got plenty of mechanics to build up turn meter and to stun them and to dispel, so I don't have to worry about Kanan and Chopper bouncing, taunts off each other. So making pretty short work of this Phoenix team. Like I said, Executioner, he can do a fair bit of damage, so keep throwing some turn meter his way. I threw it to Crew there just so that he'd have access to be able to use his 2-turn stun if I need it. Can top up some turn meter with Kylo there. And just working on taking out Kanan. Takes a minute because they do get protection up. Phoenix are bad like that, or good, I guess, on healing themselves. But with First Order and with Executioner stacking up that damage, it's not really a big deal. Just Chopper left to take out. So working on getting him down. Threw some turn meter over to Stormtroopers so that he could put the buffs up and help heal everybody. Trying to get back as many banners as I can. And there we go. Was able to make it to 59 banners. So not too bad, I suppose. And that lets me use my CLS team on this Karth team. And I just went straight after the G13 Canderous. That way I don't have to worry about him throwing some heavy damage my way and, killing somebody. Of course, Zalbar's taunt activated, so I'm kind of stuck behind that at the moment. But I can take care of that right here. And look at that. The counterattacks just took out Karth, no problem. And I like Chopper because of that right there. He's able to eat the buffs and get rid of those. Now I can focus on who I want. So it's pretty helpful to get rid of Juhani there. Now I just got Mission and Zalbar to worry about. I'm trying to put some work in on Mission here, but I'm stuck behind the taunt, so we'll get rid of that. Now I can focus on Mission, get her out of the picture. Now it's just Zalbar, and he's stunned, so he's not going to do anything. Trying to see if I can recover any kind of points, but there's really nothing I can do. So we'll just take him out. Got 58 points for that. So good enough for that. Open up that back zone, see what he's got hiding back there. And he's got a General Skywalker team with his clones. And then he's got a Nute team with Nest on it and Watt. So now that I know that's what he's got back there, we can go ahead and go up top. I know what I'm going to use to start killing those off. He's got the Nightsisters, pretty decent relics. He's got Geos, but we'll go ahead and start on his bounty hunters with my Imp Troopers. I know this will be an easy matchup because I already looked and I outspeed his bounty hunters, even with the Django lead. Doesn't really matter. I know you guys have seen this from me and a few of my buddies. We use our imps to just take out pretty much anything. If you can go first, you can get the win. So they work really good for bounty hunters as long as you outspeed, even if it's by 1 point, which I definitely do. So not a big problem here. Taking these out, working on Bosk, and I'll be able to hit Dengar soon enough. That'll take care of Bosk, and there he goes. So easy 60 points. Now I got the 2 tougher battles to worry about. I showed you he's got his geos all kitted out, reliced up, and you know the normal counter for geos is Treya, and I've been actually looking into this myself, trying to find out at what point do reliced up geos cause someone to have fits with their Treya and put a stop to it. And the answer is this. What you see on the screen, the relics that he's got, they do a pretty fair job of making that happen. I went in with my full Treya squad, Sith Trooper. I had Thrawn in there, was hoping Fracture would help a little bit and he could top up some protection, but they just targeted him straight away. And even though he's a Gear 13, I think Relic 1 Thrawn, they took him out. You can see they took Sith Trooper out with a big hit. I guess it's Spy that does the hit from stealth. He does those big hits, and it's deadly. Like, it's a one-punch knockout. And so already he's got rid of 2 of my team. I've got the main 3 still left, but now they're going to work on my Nihilist there, and that's no good. And there's another big hit right there. Look at that, 124k hit. Now I'm down to just Treya and Scion. Luckily, he got his Held by Hatred off, so that way if he gets knocked out, he can come back at least. Working on taking him out, you know, bit by bit. I got rid of Alpha, so thankfully that's something. I have the Brute with Isolate on, so I can target who I want. I try to go after his Spy, but as soon as I get a hit in, now he's right back under stealth, so nothing I can do there. So I'm just trying to knock out who I can when I can. I'll go ahead and top up the Isolate on the Brute, and that way I can give Treya a little bit of protection up, because she looks like she's going to need it. She's in the yellow and just having trouble healing her, and they keep going after her. So try and just knock out who I can and do some damage before anyone else ends up dying. And Spy is right back under stealth, so can't get to him. It's frustrating. And there he goes, knocks out Treya with a 65k hit. And so now it's just Scion. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to lose this. And my Scion is Relic 4. The others are Relic 1, I think. Sith Trooper's still Gear 12. But I thought, you know, even though his are Relic'd up, I got a top, you know, meta team that can counter pretty much anything. And I'm struggling here. I had to even kill the Brute just because I couldn't get to the stupid Spy under stealth. Finally, I killed him, but look at that. 47 points. There's people getting 60 points off that matchup, and I squeaked out a one-time win with 47 points. So be wary of everyone relicing up their geos. So now we'll move on to the next thing. It's his Nightsisters, and the preferred counter for these to mitigate all the headaches and worries that you might have would be Padme, of course. It takes them a minute to get going, but the fact that once they get that protection up, they're going to be in good shape. You don't have to worry about the debuffs, stuns, and whatnot. Don't have to worry about any odd instances of plague going on. As long as you can keep that protection up, you're in good shape. Build up some courage and, you know, get the job done. With Relic 7, Jedi Knight Anakin, he can definitely put in some work. I'm trying to go after their Daka, and she's got plenty of health. Tough to take down. You can see I was only able to get her down to a red bar there. Couldn't quite kill her. And I keep getting stuck behind Zombie's Taunt, which is an unfortunate side effect of not being able to have Ahsoka, where she just assists after everybody keeps using their specials. That's a nice benefit if you can have her in your Padme squad. But if you have to settle for Shakti, you know, she can dispel, but she didn't get all them assists to do it automatically. So just got to kind of bide my time, make sure nobody's close to death or anything. Got Anakin's AoE, and that kind of helps clear the table a little bit. Got a death on Daka. Got rid of Talzin. Now I'm trying to see about who should I try and take out. Daka, and I do. I had enough stacks to get rid of her. There went Asajj. Now it's just Zombie. Got rid of her and got standard 55 banners for that. So nothing too special there. Made it through. But in back, he's got Negotiator waiting for me. His arena team. And that's fine. I saved my Negotiator because I don't know how to counter him otherwise. But Negotiator mirror matches are a struggle, and his is much better than mine. But for now, we're going to go ahead and go down south and take out these last two ground squads in the back. Told you he's got the General Skywalker, and then he's got this Nute team with Nest and Watt in it. So let's go ahead and take out those. I'm going to use my Darth Revan team on his Skywalker team. Darth Revan works pretty good. Especially on lower star General Skywalker. I've been trying it in arena against a maxed out General Skywalker, and I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, it used to work, and it's not working anymore. But this is a Sith Empire team minus Fallen Bastila. I got her on my EP team for the moment, so I just threw in Marauder and Sith Assassin to fill out the team. And that's fine. I figured it'd be okay. I don't want him to lose the damage bonus for all Sith Empire. And Assassin does okay. If this was 7-star and, you know, high relic, I'd worry more and I probably wouldn't do it this way. But with it only being, I don't remember, 5-6-star, you don't have to worry about that. He's pretty weak, so you can hammer through that protection pretty easily, make him take a knee. And then I can go to work on finishing off 5s there. Figure out which one's Rex. Take him out. Now I got Echo and Ahsoka left. So get them out of the picture. And there they go. Now I just got to clean up Skywalker and I'll be done. And I like this. The one execute shot from HK. Knocks him out. 56 banners. That's fine. I'll take it. Last matchup is this Nute squad with Watt in there, and I told you I had Nest. So I got my Jedi Knight Revan team. He didn't set Grievous on defense, so I didn't need to use it versus that. So go ahead and use it here. Seems like a good enough place for it. And right away I'm trying to decide who I want to direct focus on. Not really sure if I wanted to use it there. So I threw Turn Meter over to Yoda and trying to take out Watt real quick with Yoda. And then I can use my direct focus from Revan once his turn comes back around. I don't want to waste it on taking out Watt real quick and then wishing I had it for Nest. So now I can use Yoda as my damage. And there we go. Just dogpile Nest straight off, get her stunned. Take her out of the picture completely right away. Don't have to worry about any of that mess. Now I just got to get his Dooku out of here. And now it's just Nute. So this team it can work. The Separatist team that a lot of people are putting on defense, it can work. But not against Jedi Revan. Not when everybody's nearly gear 13 and I know what I'm doing. So took him out for an easy 60 banners there. Thankfully, I did pretty good on my ground squads. Now I just got to tackle the fleet, and let me tell you, things did not go so well. And I'm going to leave my ship battles in here so you guys can watch these and, I don't know, laugh at them. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, like critique my play and everything. I tried my buddy Klesso, his trick with the Negotiator, where you start with Ahsoka, and then you do as much damage to Anakin as you can to get them to do that move to like heal them up versus putting the days out, the AoE days. So once you get them red barred, you can see they did that that move, and now I got to do my AoE that threw the days down. Makes it harder for them. But after that, I mean, things just did not go so well. And I try and heal up my Ahsoka. She's got some relics on her, but dang if she ain't still squishy. Brought in 5s here because they got the target lock, so I figured, okay, I can give him a blast there, but it did nothing. And he brings in his clone sergeant, that ship. Okay, when I was looking at his roster, I saw that he had like a relic 4 or 5 clone sergeant, and I thought, okay, it looks like this guy still runs Shakti clones, and he's got clone sergeant as the 5th in there. I didn't even think about ships. Man, it's a bitch to kill this guy. Like, he is so stacked. Definitely somebody you want to work on. You wouldn't think about relicking him up because he's not that good of a character. But as far as ships go, man, is he kind of a nightmare to deal with. Like, it takes some work to get him down. Trying to get his protection away so that he loses the taunt. And you can see there I had lost my my Anakin ship already, and that's the main damage dealer. Everybody knows once you lose him, it's not looking good. I chose to bring in Plo Koon there just to heal everybody and cleanse all the debuffs. But there's nothing there. I lost my Ahsoka. So those are the 2 damage dealers of this fleet just gone. And I'm making not even a dent into his fleet. Still got my Houndstooth. Thankfully, it's the only thing kind of keeping me in it. But now, look, I'm down to just 5s and Houndstooth, and they're going to work. And there's nothing I can do here. Stuck behind taunt, making absolutely no progress. So if you guys are watching this far and you see where did I go wrong, like I should have done this move instead of that move or whatever. He had a 6-star Negotiator, mine's 5-star. He had Relic 7 on his Kenobi. I think mine's Relic 1 or 2. So all that stuff does make a difference when it comes to fleet. His fleet was definitely better than mine. But man, it doesn't seem like there was an opening where it's like, oh, I could have killed somebody and I chose not to. I'm just getting hammered and trying to do the best I can to kill something. But he keeps getting protection back on his clone sergeant, can't kill him. And he's got his full fleet there, and there's just nothing I can do. My clone sergeant doesn't even compare to his. And so there he goes, and there 5s goes. That was my Negotiator mirror, and that was a complete fail. So I bring in my secondary fleet, which is my Falcon, and I don't have a B-stand, so I brought in Wedge and Biggs, and one of them died straight away. That was Wedge, I guess. So I don't know who else I should bring in the starting lineup. If I don't have a B-stand, who else would be good? I don't know. But I'm trying to go just, take out who I can, see if I can't make a difference, because I don't want to get stuck with an uncleared fleet on the board. That just leaves my opponent open to be able to do whatever he wants on the rest of the map. And I hate that. I hate that it comes down to ships like this, but what can you do? I mean, nothing you can do, really. Put down a crappy fleet on defense and save everything else for offense, I guess. Which is what I kind of did. I put down Thrawn with Geos, but man, this battle taught me anything. I might save that and just put down my leftover random junk and just give them the 65 points or whatever to give myself max chances for clearing theirs if things go wrong. So luckily I got out a couple of his ships. Still got Houndstooth and 5s that I'm trying to take out, and it's hard because they're tanky. He's got like a Relic 6 Bosk, and that makes the ship quite a bit tankier. Got his Ahsoka in now, and I'm just trying to see who can I take out. If I can take out enough people, then maybe I can do something. Maybe I can make a go of it with my leftovers. You really only have, 3 decent fleets and then 1 that's left over. Or at least I do. I don't have all my ships and everything anyway. Trying to decide who I should bring in reinforcement-wise. Bring in the Phantom, try to do some heavy damage. And don't quite get Boss taken out. I think if he was lower Relic, I would have had him there. But I don't. He's just stuck. But I got him there. So that's a good sign. I'm like, thank God I got him out. Because I would never be able to get through that with my leftovers. I'm just trying to think, can I please take out all these guys and not have to fumble my way through it anymore? And so I got that Ebon Hawk. Not really sure how to play him. I don't use him too much. I know that basic move is a double tap. So I was hoping it would do enough damage to take out Ahsoka. And here I didn't know if I should use that special that gives everyone turn meter and lets them go again. I just wanted to do the AoE and I took out Ahsoka. Figured it'd be good to make sure I get rid of that ship. Now he's got his Plo and his 5s left and I'm just down to my Falcon getting hammered. And I got this Ghost, but my Phoenix are crap. They're like Gear 9 or something. I mean, not very good, so I don't expect this ship to last very long. Like I said, I'm just trying to do what damage I can to get rid of as many ships as he's got. Try and do something. And I'm stuck behind Taunt, so nothing I can do. Got that little Ghost hanging out there, but he's able to just take me out. Like I said, couldn't really do anything. And now I'm down to my last fleet, my leftovers. So it's it's Tarkin with the silencer. I got Vader's ship. I got that Y-Wing that I took up to 4 stars. Figure I'd throw that in there. That's supposed to be some kind of a tank. I don't know. I haven't really messed with it. But I was able to get out Plo Koon, and now I just got 5s. Try and do what I can to take him down. But he's already, killed my Vader's ship. Maybe I should have brought him in as a reinforcement. I don't know. But I do know if I bring in Boba's ship as a reinforcement, then he taunts. See, I don't know much about all these different ships. I never use them. So I'm just trying to keep the heat off the silencer. I know that one can put in some work and can also stun. You see you got 5 stunned over there. And then once he gets advantage, he can hit really hard with his special. I do know that. So I'm trying to keep him alive because he's my hope for damage here. Being able to take this 5s out. Got him down into the red. And there we go. Use that special. Got him knocked out. It was not pretty at all. It was horrible, actually. But I'm not left with an uncleared fleet. So got through it. Like I said, I welcome all your comments, criticism. Let me know how I can improve besides get good, well harder, and relic up your pilots. Let me know if there's any moves I could have made different. But that's the best I could do. I got 1887. And actually, my opponent just started attacking a minute ago. So I'm going to go get a screenshot of the board and show you guys how things ended up. And so there you go. He attacked and I logged on. He was tearing through my squad. So I waited to see what he would do. And he got 1864. He stumbled on a few of my squads just enough to get me the win. So thankfully, I squeaked out a win this round. We'll see what happens in the finals. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.